Hello and welcome everyone. I am Dr. Usman and it's my pleasure to have you guys today on this exciting and transformative topic which is happening around us in the world with the help of AI revolution, particularly in the healthcare. So I'm going to talk about the AI technologies in healthcare, which applies ranging from the faster diagnosis to smarter treatment. And one thing I have to elaborate that I'm going to talk and here to spark the startup ideas for you, whatever stakeholders we are. So we should think from our lens and find the opportunities and think about that where we can fit ourselves and what could be the best where we could contribute in this particular sector. So let me start with a thought-provoking question. If I ask you that if for a moment, if artificial intelligence could diagnose a life-threatening disease in second, customize a treatment plan specifically for you guys, and even assist a surgeon with robotic precision, will you trust it with your life, or you will think thousand times that without like support of an observation whether the AI could be allowed to play with my life or not. Uh, but this is happening, and this is the area like we cannot deny because the technology cannot be denied. Ultimately, it will overcome. So the pace of change in healthcare has always been very steady, but AI has shifted that pace into overdrive. Until recently, if we think so, the diagnostic tools, if we talk about, so they are relied heavily on human observation, which human I can't say that they are unskilled, but they are incredibly skilled. But it comes with the limited by time, and they could be comes with the fatigue and even human errors in the diagnostic processes. So if we compare it with the AI, so we can scan through thousands of medical images in just few minutes, and we can detect patterns invisible to the naked eye and alert doctors to early stage conditions that might have gone unnoticed. So this is just the beginning. By end of this talk, I hope you will see that AI is not here to replace doctors. I'm not talking about that, but it's here to empower them, and we are talking about that how to strengthen and how to augment this sector with the new technologies. It doesn't mean that only the artificial intelligence is one in that. It could be robotics, it could be artificial intelligence, it could be some other assistive tools. So these will particularly empower doctors and make healthcare more accurate, accessible, and efficient. So the aim and objective of my today talk is just limited to this dimension. So we are going to explore how AI is changing the way we detect illness, treat patients, perform surgeries, and even develop new medicines. So this is not a distant dream. It's already happening and already in practices somewhere and somehow, but not at very niche markets. So right now in hospitals and research labs, we can see them. Even if you look through your smartphone, so it also assists you through some of the applications about your health and monitoring your health. So coming to the next elaboration, so healthcare is in the middle of seismic shift basically. For decades, we have dreamed of personalized medicines, faster diagnosis, and smarter treatment options. But those dreams were often limited by the amount of data a human could realistically process. And even it's not only limited with realistic processes, but it's also the availability of data, because availability of individual data is a big hurdle even today, that to access and tailor the personalized medications for the individuals. Uh, so these dreams, what I said, for the processing of data and is limitation of data, but we could expect that AI will definitely change the rules. It can analyze huge data sets if you want the process of data. So the process of data could be minimized through the AI, from medical scans and patient histories to generic information. In a fraction of the time it would take a human team even, it could replace them. So what used to be experimental is now becoming standard practice in many hospitals and research centers. So this technology is not waiting for the future. It's already there, but we have just to grab it and to rephrase this technology and reframe it according to our objectives in the right direction by combining and collaborating and integrating the interest of each and every stakeholder of this area. So before we get too excited, so let us take a step back and understand why AI is so important to healthcare now and what we are facing basically, uh, some challenges. So we can see particularly three different type of challenges. One is the diagnostic errors. So millions of people are misdiagnosed each year, leading to delayed treatment or even unnecessary procedures. The second would be the big challenge and problem, that is the treatment gaps. One size fit all medicine doesn't work for everyone, which currently we are practicing. So people have unique genetics, lifestyles, and environmental factors that make their health care needs different. So we have to make personalized treatments. The third challenge for us and the problem is the operational strains. Doctors and nurses are stretched thin, hospitals are overloaded, and administrative work eats up valuable patient care time. So, of course, introducing AI also comes with its own set of challenges. That could be like integrating with old hospital system is a big challenge in that as well. Apart the problems whatever we see throughout the process of the treatment, and ensuring the other would be the training data is high with the high quality and unbiased data systems. That is another big challenge. And overcoming skepticism, meeting strict regulation like the HIPAA and GDPR and FDA rules regulations. So that is again for the AIE is a big hurdle, and building trust in both patient and healthcare provider. That is another area which could be uh, looking through the lens of the ethics, social ethics, and the human treatment ethics. So we have to look through that lens. If I come to some statistics, so I would say that what are the possible market potential for us in this particular sector? So the AI healthcare market is expected to reach up to 187.7 billion by 2030, according to the Francesco Newswire, published in 2025 April. And it also around every year it's the expansion and growth is 38.5%. And in some fields AI has been shown to reduce the diagnostic error by up to 50%, and even robotic surgeries reduces the complication by up to 50% according to the medical.net reports. And AI in drug discovery is slashing developmental time by up to 50%. And the telehealth market, according to the Grandview research, by 2030, it will expand and it will the market potential up to 455 billion USD. So it's a huge market, and we could play our own startup ideas and our own interest in this area. Not only it will benefit us, but it will also benefit the humanity in terms of providing the accurate and timely services to them. So technological solutions, if we talk about, so we could say that five main areas where AI is transforming healthcare. One is the AI-driven diagnostics. So AI algorithms analyze medical images, patient records, and genetic profile to find hidden patterns. They can detect early signs of diseases like cancer often before symptoms appear. And the second one is the personalized medications. No two patients are alike. AI uses your genetics, lifestyle, and even your environment to tailor treatment specifically for individual, probably one day you may be. And the third could be the robotic surgery. AI powered surgical robots give surgeons enhanced precision, steady control, and real time imaging guidance, so which reduce ultimately recovery times for patients. The fourth one would be the virtual health assistants. These AI chatbots and voice assistants can answer health questions, schedule the best candidates for trial, and cutting years of the research process um, for you guys. And the drug, the fifth one would be the drug discovery. So AI may stimulate how potential drugs might interact with human body, and it could predict the best candidates for trials. So it is another area like, so these are the technological solutions areas where technology can provide support, and we can as a tech developer, as a businessman, as a startup financier, and even as a health provider, we can think about that how to uh, pick the solutions for our own purpose and for our own, and how we can provide services to different sectors and where is the area we could invest. So before proceeding, we should like we talk about the possible business growth options, and then we talked about the technological solutions we can support in various sector of the healthcare. So we could, before proceeding, we could think about that what are the stakeholders and how they could be tailored with different to the different solutions. So broadly in the healthcare ecosystem, one the top one is the healthcare providers. That includes doctors, nurses, and hospitals, where they could use the technologies, and they probably may adopt the AI solutions for them. The technology providers are the companies. They build the various sort of tools and technologies. That could be the AI and platforms. So they can sell. So these are the sellers. Healthcare providers are the adopter. Investors, they could find the opportunities for funding innovation in medical, artificial intelligence, and in some other technologies. The other stakeholder is the regulatory bodies, which ensuring the safety, ethics, and compliance independently, and academia and research institution advancing algorithms and clinical validations. So every one of these stakeholders has a role to play in ensuring AI deliveries on its promise and its accurate time. Uh, how to integrate, the big question is we how to integrate the artificial intelligence, in particular this technology, in healthcare. So if you are wondering how an organization can start with AI, so I'm going to go through the step-by-step approach. One is the assess the need. First, you have to assess the need. So you have to identify the biggest pain points, whether it's diagnostic, whether it's surgery, whether it's telehealth or research and development. The second one is the collect and prepare data. Ensure data is secure, anonymized, and high quality. The third is the select the right technology. Choose tools that fit your workflow and integrate with existing systems. Fourth one is the train your staff. So equip healthcare professional with the skills to use AI and other technologies effectively. Then run your pilot program. So test on a small scale before full rollout. After that, if the pilot is successful, so then the stage comes monitor and iterate. So track performance and continuously improve the system at bigger scale level. So if we know that how to integrate, what are the solutions, and who are the stakeholders, and who will use what, and who will adopt, who will support. So the next question is what data is should be. So we have to prepare our data first. The healthcare data that includes the first one would be the medical images like X-rays, MRIs, and CT scan. Then you should build data related to the patient health records and even with their demographics, history, and lab results. The third is the genomic data for precision medicines, surgical procedures data for training robotic systems, pharmaceutical compound data for drug discovery. And of course, all this must comply with ethical and regulatory standards. And it doesn't mean that you just focus one time data. You should at least like million and billions of data sets for before making decisions with the various sorts of technology assist your systems and assist your decisions. So coming to the business opportunities in these various areas, so the healthcare provider, the business opportunities, they could improve efficiency and patient satisfaction. The tech companies can build specialized AI tools for niche medical fields. Investors can tap into one of the fastest growing industries in the world. The regulators' business activity could be set global ethical standards for new technologies such as artificial intelligence in healthcare sector. The academia can collaborate with industry to bring innovations from lab to the clinic. So each and every stakeholder has their own business opportunities, and this is the area and purpose of my lecture to let you know with the ideas that every stakeholder of the ecosystem know that where they could contribute and where they could start their startups. Coming to the various deliverables and benefits, so for healthcare providers, they could benefit through faster decisions and better outcomes. For technological companies and tech providers, market leadership is for them could be like an edge. For investor, long-term profitability is the main benefit and could be one of the big objective for them. For the patient, faster diagnosis, target treatment, safer surgeries, and lower cost treatment could be the objective and main benefits they could achieve. So this is a win-win scenario if it is implemented responsibly and with much and high care, particularly focusing the human being and patient. Our future outlook could be the moving towards predictive healthcare. So we should look future through prediction, and this will enable us catching diseases before they happen. So we will see with the help of artificial intelligence integrated in the healthcare will help us real-time monitoring through various sort of assistive tools such as wearables, delivering some alerts to these wearable will deliver alerts to both patients and doctors instantly, and they could see that how predictively their health could be like monitored and to prevent some sort of future illnesses. So we will see that AI integrated with real-time monitoring through these wearables once it is delivered. So the patient will be alert and the doctors will support them. So we will see wider adoption in underserved communities through telemedicines. And as cost drops, so the AI will become as standards in healthcare as the stethoscope once was. So it will be one day the AI will be like a stethoscope of the healthcare. So my key takeaways, what we have learned, so we have learned that AI is transforming healthcare across five major areas. One is the diagnostic, personalized medicine, robotic surgery, virtual health assistants, and drug discovery. And yes, the challenges we learned that they exist, but the benefits are too great that we could ignore that. And my call up action is very simple that we have to embrace AI now, but do it with responsibility, collaboration, and innovation. And here is a closing thought from my side that what if the doctor of the future is not a person or a medicine, but the perfect partnership between the two, the doctor and machine or the artificial intelligence. So AI is not replacing healthcare, it is upgrading it. Just bear in mind that it is not possible that it will replace healthcare, but it will upgrade it and it will augment it. The healthcare of tomorrow will be proactive, precise, and powered by artificial intelligence. Every stakeholder has a role to play, and definitely without the any stakeholder, if it is missed, so it will not successful. So thank you for listening me, and I would request that please like, share, and subscribe to help spread the message. If you like to connect or collaborate, so feel free to email me at my email provided. And my slogan would be AI in healthcare could be precision with compassion. So once again, guys, thank you for listening me and have a very good day. Thank you.